Hi, yesterday OpenAI, that is 12th September, they launched two new models called O1 Preview and O1 Mini. These are two models. The first one, O1 Preview, is aimed at doing complex tasks that solve harder problems that the previous models couldn't really do. We'll see them in detail. O1 Mini is a smaller version of that, which is aimed primarily at solving coding and a bit of mathematic problem. And if you see both these models, O1 Preview and O1 Mini, they are aimed at solving three main things over GPT-4o. Number one, they are aimed to be much more safety conscious. That is, it's harder for these models to be jailbroken. And that's really important. When enterprises are using these LLM models, it's very important that the end user is not able to break out of the model and the constraints set in the system prompt, and the users are able to override with the user prompt. Those kind of activities shouldn't be done, and these models are more resilient to that. And also, of course, harder jailbreaking solutions through coding and other things are also going to be difficult with these models. Number two, these models hallucinate a lot lesser as per OpenAI. We have to see it. It's just been a day these models have been out, which means they give lot less wrong answers than earlier models, and that they say is due to the large amount of the training data that they have used and the way these models are being trained over previous models. That's what OpenAI says. And the third thing that these models do, they actually do complex step-by-step thought process when they solve the problem. We'll see that in a demo. They're able to break it down, problems that require complex steps, multiple steps, and they're able to do that, and that OpenAI calls as step-by-step reasoning. We'll see that in a demo in a bit. So three things: they are more safer against jailbreaking, they hallucinate less, and they have been trained on more larger data, and the last thing, they are able to do step-by-step reasoning and thinking and able to explain their solutions better than the previous things. We'll see that in a demo. I'm using the O1 model. There is both O1, the O1 Preview and O1 Mini. I'm actually using them through another service, but the models are the same OpenAI service from a third-party company called Abacus, where I can use models from various companies in one single interface on one single subscription. I'm choosing O1 here. I'm not going to be running the solution because this takes about a minute or so. These models are a lot complex than the previous models we have seen. So I've given a simple task here called, can you write a single HTML embedded with necessary JavaScript and CSS code? It should fetch the top 3 results from a given keyword using DuckDuckGo search API. Then it should display them in a random geometric shape. Kind of this problem could be solved in the earlier models, but here if you see, initially itself the model says step-by-step reasoning, and if it was running here, you will see that it says thinking, it says reasoning, and then the step-by-step given. So it says these are the 3 things I'm going to do, and it generates the complete HTML for me. Okay, and then it gives the reasoning, how it went about solving it, explanation how it works. There's an input field, there's a div, there's a layout, 3D cube, JavaScript, what it does, how to use this. It also gives us interaction, and it also gives us notes. This is not very different from what the previous models would have given, but definitely lot more detailed. We'll run this solution and see. Here I'm just running this solution. Let me give a keyword called science, and then let's see what happens. It's gone to the DuckDuckGo API search and displayed. It's not readable, but the point is it's able to give me a working HTML and explain why it did so. And it's really fascinating. I'm dying to try my hands on more examples, more prompt with the OpenAI O1 Preview and O1 Mini models, and I'll be posting more videos on this in the coming days. Thank you.